I've got to go now, I'm sorry. Yeah, I've got a crew here. Okay.
From a drummer perspective, it's not a drummer's album, it's a musical album.
Anything that has to do with Virgil always has also the word challenge built in.
Make me practice, and that means so good because I'm a very lazy person, so Virgil made me practice a lot.
This kind of music, you have to really be in tune with your instrument. You got to be in tune with, your body. You have to stretch, because if you don't, you're gonna mess something up. You're gonna stretch a muscle because your hands are doing this the whole song pretty much.
My first thought was, I hope I never have to play with this guy, because he exerted so much control and this evil appearance and those rhythmical shifts, and I thought he probably will kick me out during count-off. Yeah.
Strangely enough, I would probably consider this to be my very first solo record. Truly my very first. I mean, I've done a lot of records that involved me as a band leader, like Planet X, OTV, and I had an obscure drumming record many years ago in the 90s, but this is officially the first release. It features my playing, my compositions, my orchestrations.
If you combine orchestral, progressive rock, jazz, fusion, this is what you will get when you listen to this album. That's the best way I can describe it.
One of the most exciting things about this record is the musicians that I've invited to play. And a lot of them may not be household names right now, but I think a little ways down the line they're going to be very royal and distinguished names.
Oh, Anthony Crawford is an awesome bass player and a really nice guy. So what else could one want? That's like, how often do you meet people that are nice and can play that well? That's awesome. Great guy.
Some of the other players that he brought in, Alex and this cello player, I forgot his name, but
the cello player I just met.
Wow.
Yeah. What's his name again? We don't know. The great cello player, the great Armenian cello player.
Yeah, it is interesting question how I get involved in this crazy project.
I just love bass players, man. So I'm featuring them heavily on this record, like Evan Marion, Anthony Crawford, Doug Shreve, just some of the younger names that you're going to be hearing a lot from, and they're all featured on this record. We have some more established names like Tom Kennedy, keyboard players, Alex Argento just did an incredible job. Also Dennis Ham, Ruslan Sirota, Jeffrey Babko, some amazing players. And then there are the guitar players, Alex Makachek, Erwin Thomas, Rafael Moreira from Brazil, Marcos Fogli from Naples in Italy. I wanted to get some drummers in on the action, but I figured it's my record, so I'll do it.
And Virgil's drumming, I don't know, we don't need to talk about that. It's kind of he's a statistic anomaly.
This dude sounds alien when he plays, you know, sounds like 10 people playing at once.
Got it, man.
Man,
That's killer. And I've been waking up at night.
Oh,
That line, that last figure in my head.
Is that the song that I'm playing on?
No, dude, sorry.
Oh, man.
We had you on that, but we had to.
we got the real guy
replace.
Yeah,
coming
we had to
in.
replace
We had the real guy.
talking about that dude from Illinois and New York, that Evan dude.
You sound replaced me with the Wave Evan
right.
Marion bass
Brilliant,
plug-in.
brilliant. That's right.
The Marion plug-in, man.
That's right.
I knew you weren't going to use any synths.
No,
for starters.
no synth. Rose.
Just Rhodes.
Absolutely.
That's it, man. Organic.
Man.
The real Rose you playing?
Well,
The real Rose?
Yes,
Oh, so
sir.
you wearing a shirt for no reason.
That's
so he
right.
disrespecting your session, man. He got a scent shirt on.
you know,
In front of Virgil, man. That's crazy. Man. Virgil
man.
don't use no sense.
Going back to the keyboard players, Alex Argento was a key element in this. He came along and not only played some great piano, but he mixed a few tracks for me, and I was so impressed that I asked him to do the record, and he did a wonderful job. I think you can only agree that it's a really slamming record.
Drummer. I tell people this. Virgil is a piano player, drummer.
Piano is without a doubt my favorite instrument. I think it's just the most amazing instrument. It's percussive, it's harmonic, it's melodic, it's all there at your fingertips, and it's something that is fulfilling, not only for me personally on a playing level, but it gives me the tools to be able to write and have that language, at my disposal. I think that's where the writing stems from. I have a lot of ideas that I hear, and I just sit at the piano and improvise like I do at the drums. And when something strikes me as being usable, I'll take a note of it. I'll jot it down, or I'll just record it in MIDI and then eventually turn it into a piece of music.
The left side of the body doing one thing, the right side of the body doing something totally different. Just the way a piano player, when a piano player plays, their left hand is doing something, the right hand, same thing. But he can compose his butt off.
And I was looking at him as a drummer. I was amazed what kind of drummer he is. It was insane. But actually, I never knew that he is writing music. And actually, I never knew that he's writing music like this. So it was kind of surprise, but good surprise because it sounds amazing.
Three tracks that you're listening to feature a few different feels on the record. We have Voice of Reason. I think of it like a fugue. It has these, it's rhythmically it's intertwining. You know, it's in 4/4, but it sounds like it's not. It's a lot of groupings of fives and some sevens and hopefully some interesting harmonic elements as well. But and some wonderful playing from the guys. You know, Anthony. It features Anthony Crawford on bass.
He had his foundation, and he just told me to just go for it, you know. And if he didn't like something, you know, he ain't scared to say, "Hey, changed it." The stuff that I played on, I gave him different takes of me doing different things, and he just said, "Okay, I like that, I like this, I don't like that. You know, dump it, delete it, don't send it back to me again." So I had a lot of input on the stuff that I played.
Red Air, on the other hand, it's got more of a driving, solid groove with some interesting changes. And again, it's a bass feature, and it features Doug Shreve this time. There's a few short clips of Paradise Lost, and that just shows the more orchestral side to what I like to do as a composer.
What I like about this song is kind of that Virgil brings out his orchestral preferences or his he likes orchestra, this whole orchestral sounds, and he orchestrated it well, or very well. So it's great, kind of bringing that flavor in without sounding cheesy. It's like a great mixture.
Now I understand. Now I understand. Once I play all these lines and was practicing and looking and speaking with him how to play, and he was describing me what he wants us to get. Yeah, you can't write this type of thing if you don't know the instruments, or at least don't know the string instruments, how they sound, how they put in the orchestra, or the ranges, the sound ranges. There's a million of things, you know. So, and in these charts, pretty heavy charts, and there was no mistake, and everything was very professional, written, composed,
and then the crazy middle part. Thank God that there is a punch in and punch out function on every digital workstation, because that would take me a long time to learn it, to just play it without mistake in one run. So hereby I'm admitting it, I did not play it in one run. And now you can throw the stones.
I feel like it's about, okay, I'm immersed in this music, in this life. I want the record to represent not only musically but artistically, you know, the artwork and the line notes. They're all highly renowned, fine artists. I wanted the whole package to be that, to be a representation of what I cherish and what I hold close to my heart in this life, and that is high ideals, high levels of integrity. The effort required, the detail, you know, whether it be, you know, taking care of your health, how that affects everything you do, you know, as an extension of that, you know, your music, your playing, you know, drumming is such a, as all us drummers know out there, is such a physical, demanding instrument that any detail that can contribute towards the ultimate performance is something that I've gone to the trouble of pursuing.
I'm honored to be on this project. You know, I would say get it, You won't regret it. I mean, because you will learn something no matter what you play. You will learn something. Virgil is forever teaching. He's forever growing, learning, and he's teaching as well. Even when you listen to his music, you're learning something. You're hearing something that you didn't hear at first, you know. And I'm constantly seeing it when I play with him all the time. I'm learning from him.
It's gratifying to finish a record, to finally see it come to reach its final point. And but then when you get there, you think, I could really do that again. I could do that track again. I think that really never dies in me. I mean, every time I record or play something, you always know that there's another level you can take it to, you know. All right. Let's shoot another one. Louis Lortie plays Ravel's complete works for piano. Absolutely amazing.